Hello everyone again, this is the Cyborg, or Eric, depending on what preference I want to go with. Anyway, this is my new deck profile for anti-meta B.E.S. I just thought about it being an anti-meta deck just recently actually. So let's go on with it actually. 3 Mark 3s. He's a big attacker. When he's a special summon, put 3 counters on him. And for each B.E.S monster, they each cannot be destroyed by battle. So, and if they battle or if they're attacked in general, they'll lose a counter. And if they have no counters for when they attack, they'll die by their own effects. But for this one, I can banish him from my graveyard to shuffle back all my B.E.S cards in my graveyard back to my deck. So, good recycle. B.E.S Big Core Mark II. You can normal summon them without tributing if you have no monsters and your opponent does. So, and when he special summon, he gains 3 counters, and like the other B.E.S. he can't be short of battle and yada yada. Three crystal cores. Normal summon, gain 3 counters. Same thing as all the others. They can't be short of the other. I can remove 1 counter from them to change a face-up type position monster on the field to face-up defense. So if you're able to run over a monster that has lower defense than their attack points, then go ahead. The main card is the B.E.S Tetrans. Normal summon, gains 3 counters, can be destroyed by battle. If it does, loses the counter, yada yada. You can remove a counter from him to target a spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. He's the main essential one that you'll be needing for this deck. And also, side note, I am running 3 copies of each of them, except for one of them, which I'll get into later. Three cover cores, same thing, normal summon, 3 counters, blah blah blah. But when he attacks, you actually toss a coin, and then if you call it right, he won't lose his counter, but if you call it wrong, you take a counter off it. So pretty much it's like it's a game of chance for this one to actually lose its counters. It's still pretty good. And then the one of Big Core, I recently just was told that they reprinted them as a B.E.S card. So I'll probably exchange this one out for the reprinted copy of it. Pretty much the same thing, normal summon, 3 counters, can't be destroyed by battle, blah. That's it for the B.E.S monsters. Since they are high level monsters, ranging from levels 5 to 8, there will be times where you won't have anything to play at all. So 2 Battle Faders and 2 Speedrun Menkos to start those direct attacks, because you're definitely going to be having an empty field most of the time. Then one other monster is Planet Pathfinders to just normal summon him to tribute to search for your field spell, which is right over here. B.E.S Zealous, you need 3 of this card in your deck. No less, 3. When it's activated, add a boss rush. Once per turn, you can switch summon a B.E.S monster from your hand, and your B.E.S monsters gain 500 attack and defense. And if a B.E.S monster was summoned, they gain a counter, so it's like a extra counter for all your B.E.S monsters. Then 3 of Boss Rush. The only problem that I have with this card is that you can't normal summon or set while it's on the field, but it's like, it doesn't really matter because most of the deck is already like special summoning itself because of the field spell. So there's no problem with that there. But the other thing is that during the end phase, if a B.E.S monster that you control is destroyed by any means, during the end phase you can summon a B.E.S or a big core from your deck at the end phase. So when it's your turn, you have a free monster. 3-power duality. Pretty much just get your searches faster, even though you can't special summon the turn that you play this card. So it's like, it's kind of understandable, because like if you have a dead hand, you have this, and like say Battle Fader or Manko in your hand, you just be like, alright, just power duality, get whatever card from that, and then just pass turn and just special summon the Battle Fader or Manko when your opponent attacks. 2 terraforming. I should be running 3, but I'm running the 2 terraforming along with the Planet Pathfinders because I only found 2 in my spare piles, so I'm going through with it. 2 supply squads. Since they will be dying from their own effects, why not plus off it for the supply squad to get a free draw? Then the one of Stormforth, because it's funny, because it's just tribute your stuff, tribute your opponent's stuff. And then I know this is Japanese, but I don't give a fuck. Regeki, so Regeki. And then for the traps, I have two of the band plays on. Pretty much a good. I think it's a decent anti-meta card because your opponent, because you and your opponent cannot special summon monsters that are of the same level or rank as you have on the field. Mistake to stop searches. 2 Call the Haunted to have for your big core Mark 2 and 3s, so that you can summon them and they have their counters. Compulse, Bottomless, and Torrential. Torrential is mainly a good one because you'll be destroying your own cards as well. And then if you have Supply Squad and a Boss Rush on the field at the same time, it'd be like you get a free draw, and within the end phase you get a free monster. So that's the actual deck. There is no extra deck for this because I see this deck as I said, as an anti-meta style. If I were to add some more cards, I would obviously put in, like, I'd say Macrocosmos, Necro Valley, probably like Imperial Order, or just like any good anti-meta card that you guys can think of. So it's your preference on how. This is my own preference, so I don't really care on how you guys want to edit it. So anyway, that's the anti-meta B.E.S. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more videos and content from us, and we'll hope to see you guys next time.